What's going on? We back. Motor City Sports Talk. We in the building. Told you we had some other off sports topic videos coming. And I believe today marks the day, or right around this time. I'll link an article in the description. I know today is today is the day. You know, I'm not sure exactly when they started this, but I think today is the day that if you owe driver's responsibility fees in the state of Michigan, they waiving it, and they waiving $125 license reinstatement fee if you lost your license. And you go down to the Secretary of State and get your license back. So I wanted to do a video on that. We did a video about the Popeyes with Seven and Gratiot with the roaches, and I just want to continue this to talk about everything Detroit and incorporate some current event news. Okay, 15 years ago, they passed the driver responsibility fee. They say to deter irresponsible drivers. I've known people that got the driver responsibility fees, and I'll explain that in a minute how it works. And they moved out of Michigan, just done with it. On top of that, on top of your tickets and stuff, it's an additional fee you must pay. Okay, I got one when I was in high school, and I didn't know about the law. Plenty of times they get laws, they get passed that people don't know about because we're not involved in politics and we don't read most of the time, or we don't surf the internet the right way. Well, I got a ticket for, tags was expired by a day, and I was told not to drive by my parents, and I did anyway. I didn't want to get on the bus. So, so I snuck, paid the tickets before I left off to college, and got in the horn with my OG. She was like, yeah, you got a ticket back. I'm like, when? She said, well, I paid this, a little driver responsibility fee. And what it is for people that don't live in Michigan or never experienced it, now it's abolished. But, you get a ticket, certain tickets, DUIs and stuff of that nature, on top of you going out there with no insurance, late registration, DUI, on top of whatever fees and court costs it costs, on top of the $175 ticket, whatever it may be, it's an additional ticket. Additional price on the ticket. So if your ticket was $200, it's probably another $200 on top of that ticket. And it was the ultimate money grab. They say that they could lose over $600 million, by abolishing this law or getting rid of this law. And I'm just saying, like, if y'all was banking extra money off the law, off this law, where's the money going to? Because the main people you getting the money from, you taking the license from, are people in the inner city. We don't see any of that money. We don't see the lottery money in our schools, okay? We don't see the money in our roads, okay? We don't see that money, okay? The very people that you hurt and the very people that you pulling over in the inner cities where they get their probably most money for the driver's responsibility fee, it was ignorant. It was stupid. And, Rick Snyder did something right for a change by getting rid of this law. And it was supposed to happen sometime earlier this year. They finally got a way around to it, and they got rid of it. It was an additional tax on the city and the state in Detroit, the city of Detroit and the state, where most people didn't have that extra money. So people had to Uber, had to Lyft. If you want extra money, how about you tax these heavy ass trucks that's coming on the road that have no rules for how much a truck weighs to be on the street? It's no laws for that. It's no toll booths. You weigh up when you go through Ohio. If you a certain amount of heavy, you got to pay for that. Michigan should think about putting toll booths for some of these automotive companies and these other companies that drive these big old rigs that's destroying the streets. Maybe they can find income some other way. Okay? Like toll booths. I know people ain't for them. People might be against them, whatever it may be. But that's how Ohio gets extra revenue. Okay? You feel me? But, it's over with. So, if you paid your tickets up, and you paid them up, your tickets, and you just sitting on responsibility fees, shit, go down to the Secretary of State and go get your license back for free, all right? Now, if you ain't had the money for the responsibility fees and you still paying off the tickets, well, if you still owe tickets, don't bring your black ass down there or your white ass down there. Pay your tickets off. See, now the budget couldn't have. Now, pay your tickets off and go get your license for free till the end of the year. Now's the time to get right, get your license right. You ain't got to worry about the additional, driver responsibility fee on the back end. That's done with. And it was stupid to begin with. It seems like they tax the middle class and the lower class working people the most. They want to hurt us the most and take money from us and put it over and put it in other communities. You know, put it in communities that really don't even need the money. Like Detroit and inner cities like that, we need the money. Detroit is the hub. It's the heart of Michigan, really. You know, and we see the less. You know, our kids don't even have books no more. You know, they taking, worksheets home and at least in the back of the book and show you the answer on how to work it out. They don't even have books no more. Okay, we the ones that's hurting. Our roads is hurting. We are the showroom for Michigan, and all this driver responsibility fees. It didn't. Next $600 million they losing. It didn't help Flint with their pipes. They're always forgetting about the urban communities and stuff of that nature. So, like I said, if you paid your tickets off, you don't owe nothing on your tickets, and you just have responsibility fees, they giving your license back for nothing. Secretary of State is expected to be booming for today for sure and probably a few other weeks. So, if you just been paying away on tickets, you've been paying away and you didn't pay your tickets up, and you about to start your responsibility fee, man, stop what you're doing in the morning. Go plug in the Secretary of State. Get there. Get your L's back. I just wanted to inform everybody that. I'll link an article in the description so you make sure it's trill. And I ain't talking no malarkey, no BS, all right? Much blessed to all my Michigandiers. Shout out to all my brothers in Flint, Detroit, Ben Harbor, Lansing, Grand Rapids, Muskegon, Saginaw. Shout out to all my Detroiters for sure. Definitely appreciate it. I'm definitely going to try to keep more of these informative videos, what's going on, politics in the streets and everything else. So I definitely appreciate you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I definitely appreciate you. I love each and every one of these people that subscribe to my page. We'll be setting up the Motor City Sports Talk podcast, so y'all be on the lookout for that. And shout out to the One Pride Nation, Piston Nation, Red Wing Nation, Tiger Nation, and